Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about something that so many women overlook, although it's literally the one most important thing that decides whether your body burns fat or store fat. And no, it's not workout, it's not supplement, it's not cleanser or detox, it's your sleep. And before you roll eyes and leave and say, oh, you should see them, oh my God. You don't know this part, so stay with me. Because sleep doesn't just decide if you lose weight, it actually decides what kind of weight you lose. And this is exactly why all of our clients get insane transformation. They are eating more, training smarter, sleeping more, and the fat is literally falling off their body. And this works every time. So let's dive in. Let me tell you about this study. 2 groups, 2 same diets, same workout, same calories. And the only difference, group A slept 8.5 hours. Group B slept 5.5 hours. Both groups lost weight, but the well-rested group lost 56% of the weight from fat. The sleep-deprived group lost only 25% from fat, and the rest was muscle, meaning they look smaller but also softer, tired, bloated, stressed. Same calories, totally different body. And that's why I always tell my clients, if your sleep sucks, your results will suck too, no matter how good your diet is. Here's what's going on. Poor sleep spikes your cortisol, which is your stress hormone, which increases inflammation. And at that point, your body starts breaking down your muscle. Your body actually starts using muscle as a source of energy because you're under stress. That means you can be hitting your steps, tracking your macros, and doing everything right, and still watching your body getting softer and softer and no results. I've been there. I used to sleep 5 hours, powering through the day, living off coffee, doing tons of cardio, and surprise, why can I not get results? The scale was going down, but my body just didn't look nice. I didn't look toned. I lost all of my muscle. I actually ended up looking skinny fat. And now the question is, why this hits harder after 35? As your estrogen and progesterone drops, your body naturally starts losing muscle. Your recovery slows, and your body's threshold to tolerate stress is also so much lower than it was when you were 20. So those screaming kids that didn't even bother you when you were 20, now they're driving you crazy thanks to the hormones fluctuations. And at that point, you also start struggling with the belly fat. You've never had an issue before, but all of a sudden this belly just show up out of nowhere, and you're questioning, what did change? I am eating even better than I ate 5 years ago, and the body is looking worse and worse. So if you're in perimenopause and menopause and you're experiencing all of these symptoms, the tiredness, the muscle loss, the low tolerance to stress, all of this, and on top of that, you're sleeping badly, that's a recipe for disaster. And this is why you can work out your recovery anymore. You simply have to support your hormones. You have to stop listening to those coaches who tells you eat less and move more, because it only works until it doesn't. Sleep is literally the cheapest hormone therapy you can give yourself. What good sleep actually does. Here's the little science in a simple way. When you get deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone. And growth hormone does a lot of things. Repairs muscle, burns fat, resets your metabolism, and keeps you strong and stable. But if you shorten your sleep, those growth hormone pulses just flatten. And instead of repair mode, your body goes into breakdown mode. Deep sleep is basically your body's night fat burning window. You miss it and you miss results. And this part blows people's mind. Just one night of bad sleep can make you 20 to 25% more insulin resistant the next day. Meaning your body struggles to use carbs for fuel. You're struggling with cravings, your energy crashes, and your fat storage also increases. So more sleep, more stable blood sugar, less cravings. Oh la la! Magic. Now, imagine this happening night after night after night. High cortisol, slow fat rate, poor recovery, and suddenly the fat loss is just impossible. And this is the moment so many women tell me, I'm eating clean, I'm cutting carbs, I'm doing all of this, I'm working out, I'm doing my HIIT trainings. Why am I stuck? And no one believes them. But the truth is that your body is not broken, your body is just exhausted. And tired bodies do not burn fat. I'm sorry. And here's another thing that no one talks about. Poor sleep also drops leptin, which is your fullness hormone, and raises your ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone. So those days after bad night sleeps, when you just can't stop eating and you're snacky all day long, that has a reason. It's literally your hormones being so dysregulated. Sleep more and eat less without even trying. Again, another magic. So how much sleep we do actually need? Most women need anywhere between 7 to 9 hours, non-negotiable. But the consistency matters even more. Wake up within the same 15 to 30 minutes window and let your body predict the pattern. Because when your circadian rhythm stabilizes, your hunger stabilizes, your cravings disappear, and fat loss just gets more easier. So let's be a little bit more practical now. Let me help you. Limit your screens. I know the TikTok videos are so tempting, but trust me, limit your screens. Cut caffeine 10 hours before your bedtime. Dim lights an hour before bed. If you wake up between 2 to 4 a.m., you want to maybe consider something like a bad night snack, which is going to be a little bit higher in carbs, a little bit of protein and healthy fats. It doesn't need to be a full meal. It's really going to help you to have a better sleep because carbs shuts down cortisol production, which is your stress hormone. And we don't want to have too much stress at night. So when you eat higher carb snack before bed, that actually helps your body to release your melatonin, which is your sleep hormone, and it helps you to fall asleep and also stay asleep. And also it helps with your blood sugar. So you want to think something like a little small of oatmeal, or you can have a rice cakes with some cottage cheese and turkey, something very small that actually has some carbs in it. And trust me, when you incorporate this, all of our clients do it and they sleep like babies, whether they're in perimenopause or menopause. And lastly, this is very important. If you are under eating, your sleep will suck. For most of you, 1,500 calories a day is just not enough. Your body simply can rest when it's starving. And this is the exact reason why 99.9% of women who comes to our program goes through a rebuild/reverse diet phase when we actually rebuild their metabolism, balance their hormones, and help them to get out of the cycle where they undereat and overtrain and still don't see results. So if you've been doing everything right and still not seeing results, this is your sign. You're not broken, you might be just exhausted. Fix your sleep and everything becomes easier. Your hormones, your hunger, fat loss, workouts, everything. When you sleep, you simply become unstoppable. All right, ladies, this is all for today. I hope this was super helpful. And hopefully tonight you're gonna get at least 8 hours of amazing sleep. If you like this video, thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye.